Hey everyone, we're back with our look at Neon Genesis Evangelion. We're on episode 7 right now. Once again, this show is split up into two groups, so we'll talk about it like that. The first half of this episode is called The Human Creation. The human creation part of this episode is actually kind of interesting and once again low-key. We get a look once again at the home life between Shinji and Misato, and also we kind of get some foreshadowing into what's going on behind the scene, because this episode actually opens up between, it's kind of hard to tell who he's talking to, but you see Gendo speaking to someone about information being leaked, or the possibility of information being leaked, and also that there's a traitor. While I don't recognize his voice as much, I kind of guess that this character is supposed to be Kaji, because of the information that Gendo gets. So there's that part. This episode also takes a look at this is more of a Misato heavy episode, as she is front and center in this episode, as she kind of, you're seeing things through her eyes, because she's doing the stuff that a mom would do, i.e. she's going to Shinji's school to find out about how he's doing in class. You know, she's talking about how her work life is difficult because of the fact that she works overnights. So there's that part of the episode. There's also a little interesting bit where Ritsuko explains to Shinji what actually happened during Second Impact. This is actually a pivotal point because of the fact that we really don't know what Second Impact is as of now. Because while Ritsuko says this is what really happened during Second Impact, it's not. And we'll find that in future episodes. This episode kind of ends also, or this part of the episode ends with the fact that Misato's going to a conference. And here's where we get to the real part of the episode, called a human work. Now, human work is kind of interesting because this is the action episode about Misato. Misato and Ritsuko go to a symposium where there's an introduction of a new weapon to fight the angels called Jetalone, or JA. And the interesting about JA is that it has no pilots. None. And it's being introduced because it runs totally on a nuclear reactor inside of it. Now, there's a pretty comical scene where Ritsuko gets into an argument with the person who is the creator of Jetalone, which, in all honesty, if you watch Shin Godzilla, you'll definitely get everything in this shot. You'll get, if you watch Shin Godzilla, you'll definitely get the jokes, because it's kind of boardroom scene after boardroom scene of people saying, oh, I have the authority to do this, I don't have the authority to do this, and so forth. Once again, if you watch Shin Godzilla and you're a Neon Genesis fan, you'll freaking get all the jokes. And this is a Misato heavy episode because she's the only one who can stop Jetalone. I won't get any more into the particulars of it, but Misato, you kind of get more in depth into her, and actually you'll get a little bit more later on. In this episode, they also introduce the fact that NERV's information is being leaked. Whether that's on purpose or not, you don't know, but there's always something behind everything in this show, and this episode kind of plays it out. And that's kind of really all of the episode. This is episode 7 is definitely Masato heavy. Not that Shinji isn't in it. I think Rei only gets like 2 shots. Shinji's in it a bit because he has to get into Unit 1 to hold Jet alone in place so Misato can do her heroism. But all in all, it really is once again more world building and more getting into depth to know some of the side characters. I really enjoy it. I can't wait for episode 8. Episode 8 introduces a certain redhead, but I'm not quite sure. Until then, see you later.